Hello and welcome from a now rainy Raymond James Stadium where the Tampa Bay Buccaneers absolutely poured it on the Carolina Panthers, winning 48-14 in this contest. The offense did whatever it wanted against this unit. The team only got stopped on 2 drives. One of them was because of a penalty and a drop pass. The other one was because they took kneels at the end of the game. Sean Tucker might have scored a touchdown if there was more time left on the clock. 550 plus yards in this contest. We're talking about Bucky Irving getting 190 total yards. He now becomes the first Tampa Bay Buccaneers running back to go north of 1,000 rushing yards in a season since Doug Martin back in 2015.
I learned a lot about the game. It's different from college. I pretty much say, you can pretty much hit that rookie wall, but I try to not let myself hit that wall, just being able to stay consistent and also being humble.
Mike Evans had 97 yards and 2 touchdowns in this game. He will need 85 next week to reach 1,000 yards again. He has never had a season where he's gone south of 1,000. He'll have a good opportunity with that next weekend against the New Orleans Saints. Marshawn Lattimore, remember, not on the team anymore. He won't have to deal with that.
Obviously, Mike's a huge part of this offense, and the record's pretty important for us to get, for him to achieve it, but for us to make sure it happens. And so, having it right there in front of us and not having to force things. Obviously, when he's in the game, he's a huge part of that, and he creates the explosive plays in the pass game. So, looking forward to seeing what happens next week.
And then also, because of this win, the team will now be watching Sunday Night Football, because with the Atlanta Falcons playing the Washington Commanders, if the Commanders win that game, not only does Washington clinch a playoff spot, but they also put the Buccaneers atop the NFC South, and all Tampa Bay would have to do next weekend is beat the Saints, and they would be heading to the playoffs, hosting a home playoff game here inside Raymond James Stadium. If the Falcons win next week, the Buccaneers do not control their own destiny. Obviously, they got to beat the Saints still, but they also have to hope that either Atlanta loses and they'll win the division, or Washington loses and they can sneak in as a wild card team because they do own that tiebreaker with the Commanders.
Yeah, we'll all watch it. The O-line will be together. We'll be with Bake, and everyone's got family in town, so we'll all be together hanging out.
Still a little bit of uneasiness entering the night, but man, there is not enough good things to say about the Tampa Bay Buccaneers' performance, looking like a dominant team against a Panthers team that has looked great, for the past handful of weeks. Just beat the Arizona Cardinals and sent them home last weekend from home. So a very nice performance from them, and I do want to give credit to the defense, holding the Panthers to 204 yards. Yes, they gave up a couple of bad touchdowns. Todd Bowles wasn't happy about that, but they also sacked Bryce Young 5 times. It was a very good effort from them. And now let's see what happens next weekend as the Bucs play the Saints, and the postseason still very much a possibility.